When you call for just any ambulance service, you never know what you might get. But when you call Vital Care at 423-562-9370, you'll get an experienced staff, experienced and professional people who know what the word emergency really means. Don't just trust anyone. You do have a choice when it comes to ambulance service in this area. 562-9370.
You know, I've been getting new sports report promos at the county tournament. That's what I've been playing. I didn't get any Thursday night, and we'll have some new ones for you soon. We want to thank, though, the Caravel Elementary School cheerleaders, Valley View boys basketball players, Jellicoe Elementary cheerleaders, and of course those lovely Valley View cheerleaders. And we're going to play them all again today. I love promoting our area youth, and I hope you enjoy seeing them. Now to the county tournament. It's in full swing still yet, winding their way down to the better games as the upper seeded teams were in action Thursday night at Valley View. The first game saw Tiny Christian Academy of Campbell County fall at the hands of the number 1 seed Jellicoe Lady Blue Devils, team which finished the season unbeaten, and they stayed that way after disposing of Christian Academy Thursday night 31-7. Leading the way for Jellicoe was Taylor with 16 big points. Ivy and Anderson had 4 each. Baird had 3, while Hatfield, Cox, and Vanderpot had 2 each to round out the scoring. For Christian Academy, Macy Caldwell was all they had Thursday night with all 7 points. They had their night Tuesday night while upsetting Elk Valley. In the next game, it was Wynn beating Elk Valley 28-8. Leading the way for the Lady Bulldogs was Muse with 16 points. Johnson had 4, King, Leach, and Hurst had 2 each. Now for the Lady Elks, it was Hundley with 4 points, Lay and Doppel chipped in 2, and that was it. Nobody else scored. In the third game of the night, we saw Vic King's Warriors of Christian Academy play in the elementary school division. Christian Academy won over Jellicoe 35-24 in a good ball game. Christian Academy now sets a record. Their record now is 15-1, and that equals the best record in school history. One more win, and they will set a new school record. For Christian Academy, it was Parker Trapman with 8, Joseph Howard had 8, and John Allen Arnold had 8, Will Paul had 7, Justin Paulin and Zach Meiselweg had 2 each. For Jellicoe, Bobby Zucchini, that sounds like a vegetable, don't it? But anyway, Bobby Zucchini had 20, a very good ball player. O.J. Farb and Phillips had 2 each. In the last game of the evening, Christian Academy had to come from 6 behind late in the game to win a hard-fought game in the middle school division. They won over Wynn 46-40. Their record now stands at 8-4. For Christian Academy, Will Paul had 14, Chandler Thomas had 11, Ryan Roderick had 11, Parker Trapman and Joseph Howard had 2 each to round out the scoring for Christian Academy. For Wynn, it was Powers with 18, Thomas had 6, Muse had 8, Reese had 2, and Johnson also had 2. Christian Academy will be in the championship games in each division, elementary and middle school. In the elementary, Christian Academy will play Wynn, and in the middle, Christian Academy will play Elk Valley, and that will be this Saturday, so they just sit and wait for the championship game. But I had to leave up there to go cover the game of the year. You know the one everyone waits for, and that's the 2013 Battle of the Birds. The Follett Middle School traveled into hostile territory, and I mean hostile territory, to play the Eagles and Lady Eagles of Jacksboro Middle School, but the Follett Middle School getting out of there with a sweep last Thursday night. A packed house saw the Lady Eagles lose 27-20. Skylar Boshiers had 11 for the Lady Owls. Bailey Rutherford came up big. She had 7. Carly Baldwin had 5. And Katie Wells had 4 for the Lady Owls. Now for the Lady Eagles, they were led in scoring by Carissa Nance with 6. And Anna Kane, Madison Brady had 4 each. Cheyenne Madison had 2. Mallory Overton had 2. And Emily Ellison had 2. She only made 2 free throws out of 9. And they were only 8 for 26 from the foul line. And that was big in this game. Also, Raylan Minot going down late in the game with an injury didn't help things either. It was 6-5 for Follett Middle School at the end of the first quarter. It was 18-10 at the half. It was 21-16 at the end of 3, and then your final, the Lady Cougars took this one 27-20. They never did fall behind. In the boys' game, the Eagles, who are very well coached, went up against a more talented team inside and also outside Thursday night in the Owls of La Follette Middle School, and it showed. The Owls hadn't been playing together recently, but came together Thursday night to win 30-26 in another low-scoring game and a good ball game. A tough defensive battle between two good teams. The Eagles were right there. They were only down by 2 with something like 47 seconds left on the game clock, but referee Johnny Golden, he's a good referee, he called an intentional foul on a Jacksboro Middle School player that put Logan Berry on the line to shoot 2, and they get the ball, and that's what did the Eagles in on their home court. Leading the way for the Owls were Colby Bailey. He came up big with 16 points. Carter Wells had 5. Logan Berry, Tanner Davis, and Zach Rutherford chipped in 3. For the Eagles, it was John Porter with 10. Jordan Henry had 5. Shane Bowman had 3. Also Evan Jackson had 3. Nick Lees had 2. And Elijah Phillips, and he normally does a double-double. He only had 1 point, so they really kept him down all night long. Now, they didn't shoot that many free throws in this game. The refs let them play, but the intentional foul really hurt the Eagles. Cody Parker questioned the call, but there was really nothing you could do. He just questioned it and went on. It was another classic Battle of the Birds that won't soon be forgotten. They'll shake this one off. The Eagles will play at Jefferson Monday. Another tough test for Cody Parker and his young Eagles. Let's see if they can rebound down there. They'll have the JV boys game and then the varsity boys and girls games. And it all starts at 5 p.m. down there at Jefferson. Now the Owls will be at home against Christian Academy with varsity girls and boys game only. And the start time is 5 p.m., so make a note of that. Let's see if this big win can bring the Owls and Lady Owls together to play together.
Calvary Christian Academy, quality academics and biblical character. You can receive both. All the things you want in a school for your child. Grade levels K through 12. Phonetic-based reading, individualized curriculum, diagnostic testing, character building, and biblical principles. For more information, contact Calvary Christian Academy, 2139 Jacksboro Pike, P.O. Box 1402, La Follette, Tennessee. Phone 423-562-7267. 423-562-7267.
Don't forget, there's another full slate of Campbell County Youth Basketball Association games on tap for Saturday at East, West, and the Rec Center starting at 9 p.m. Saturday morning. I'll be at the Rec Center until about 11:30, 12 o'clock when I'll go up for the championship Saturday at Valley View in the county tournament, which will wrap up on Saturday. The Cougars and the Lady Cougars played Friday night at home at John R.W. Brown Gymnasium against a very talented Oak Ridge team. The Lady Cougars have won 4 straight. Let's see if they can make it 5 in a row. Go up and support your Lady Cougars and Cougars basketball team. If you can't be there, remember, you can log on to 1450WLAF.com as Josh Parker and his world-famous Cha-Ching will be on the call. Also, the Blue Devils are in the Lynn Camp tournament Friday night, the girls only, and then they'll both be in action on Tuesday the 17th when they will travel to Oliver Springs. Jacksboro Middle School football team will have their season-ending banquet Tuesday night at 6 p.m. at Jacksboro Middle School cafeteria. We're putting together a nice little highlight DVD for them to enjoy, and we'll be there to get some coverage of that for you and have it on Monday's Sports Report. I thank you for being with us. We ask you go see our sponsors, Vital Care Med Trends and Calvary Christian Center. You guys have a great weekend, and stay tuned. There's lots more to come right here on WLAF.